Alright guys, welcome back. We have something a little special to do now, nothing to do with the rabbits. We have some gophers to trap. So the materials I'm going to be using is just a few T-bar stakes. Let's see, I think I have 3 mounds, so I'm going to have to use 3 traps. And this one already have, this is how I fish for gophers. Get this untangled here in a second with one hand. Okay. These are the traps I use. I am not sure what brand they are. These are what I use, and then it's simply anchored by a string to the stake, or normally I would just take the stake and stick it through there, but more on that later once we get to the mounts. So, and then I need my trapping trowel for the holes. We have one hole that's already uncovered for some reason, so that's going to be easier for me because I can never find the holes. Once I do, I usually get them. Okay, there's 2 more traps. And then I usually like to have a dirt rake, or just a regular rake. I don't see one in there. We can make do. Anyway, let's grab all the stuff. Go get some gophers. You ready for some gophers? She used to define the holes for me, but for some reason she don't do it now. Right down here. Man, I have to fight these things every single year. Alright, so there's the big one that's right here on top of this electrical line that we need to bury this week. Another one right here, another one right there, and then 2 more up there. But I only have 3 traps, so I'm going to set one here, one right there, and then on the one up there. So this is the one that's already uncovered. So it's going to be really hard to do with one hand. So I'm just going to reach in here in my hand. It's a good healthy worm. You want a worm? Oh, he just fell apart. I think she would eat a worm. That's the sad part. Okay, so there's the hole. I'm going to use my one that's already secured onto the line. I'll stick this about right here. Doesn't have to go down real far just to keep the gopher from getting out of reach down this hole. Let me see. Open that. That may need a little more widening out. You can wear gloves if you don't like it. Alright, now we're going to set the trap. It's all set, ready to go. Make sure your trigger's up. Make sure it's set on a hair. You can see that. Simply take it, stick it down in there. And there's something blocking it. Oh, I see. It's a big old rock. think we can take that out without taking out half the tunnel. But I'll try it. Well, this is really hard to do with one hand, especially my left one. Oh, this is a big rock. There, I might have pushed it farther to the side. Don't want to mess the hole up too much. Okay, there we go. Yep. Oh, God. That scared me. Trap went off. That's the problem. If it's set too light. Set this again. Luckily, they're real easy to set. You want to set it real light, because if the gopher feels that trigger, he may not want to go forward. So as soon if he just even touches the trigger, you want it to go off. Okay. Let's try this again. Let's cross your fingers. Hope it doesn't set off. All right. Perfect. So that's it. It's one trap down. We have 2 more to go. Moving on up here. This one is going to be a little bit more trickier for me, because we actually have to locate the hole. And one more thing, I usually put a milk crate, plastic milk crate over that. Keep the dogs and the cats out, but they're not going to get snapped because the snapper, I guess you can call it, the catch, whatever. The things that close on the gopher, they're way up there, but just to keep them from setting it off, and then the gopher's going to come up and fill in the hole without getting caught. So now this hole, usually their hole, I don't know if you can see this, but you can see like a ring. That's usually where their hole is. Found the hole, right where that circle was. Trap is set. Just stick it down in there. Make sure everything's right. So I'm gonna pull this right out for a second just to get a feel of where exactly which direction the tunnel is headed. Okay. It's headed to the right. Be very careful not to set the trap off. I'm actually gonna pull it out to about, so I don't want him getting by. Man, I'm trying to think here. The tunnel is a little narrower. A little narrower than, it's a little stuck up. Hey. I have more of these. I don't know. I didn't grab another good one. Maybe I just need to fire it a couple times. Okay. I'll push that back. So that's snapped pretty fine. He'll do. Like I said, I've never set 2 in a hole before, so this is something new. Get it past the other trap, we'll be in business. But I'll change of plans. We're not sticking 2 in there. We're gonna see how this does. I probably should stick 2, but I'm not going to because I want to set one at that one. Alright, so we have it right there. One more to set, and then I need to go eat supper. Okay. She actually uncovered one hole for me too one time. Okay. Once again, I'm going to shut the camera off, locate the hole, and then I'll get back. Alright, the hole has been located, and to find this hole, I actually use a different method that I like to use. I take the T-bar stake, and just around the perimeter of the hole, I just push down very slowly. I go in an entire circle. I push down very slowly until I feel it all of a sudden hit an empty tunnel, and then go down real fast, and that's what I did here. Then I bored straight down, and the tunnel is right in there. So let's stick the trap down in, and then we'll be through with this video. Okay. Alright, the trap's set. We're ready. And all this dirt is neatly stacked up so we can use it to fill in the big hole we're making in the lawn. Sometimes you have to be go for yourself and use your hands to clear a big enough tunnel for this to go into. Okay, that looks good enough. Slowly stick that in there. Got it for a split second. Just thinking it'd be funny if when I had my hand down here, a gopher came up and bit me. Okay, now we're going to take this stake, stick it right through that hoop at the end. Actually, did I? Yes, I did. Okay, I was wondering if I stick that down. Okay, all the traps are set. Trap number 1, that's trap number 2, and that's trap number 3. Thank you for watching. I'll put the videos of me checking them tomorrow at the end of this video so you can see if we actually caught anything. Alright, I set these gopher traps down here yesterday afternoon, and it's tomorrow in the morning. Sorry if I sound a little sleepy. Hey, Dahlia? Okay, something happened in there. Nothing in that one. Oh. I think I know what happened. I don't think there's anything in that one. There was something that came up in here. And I think it got him. And I think she pulled him out. I don't know. Anyway, he's dead, because he couldn't have survived that. still didn't get it. I still want to show you a whole gopher, so I'm gonna reset this trap, and I guess I'll check them again this afternoon or tomorrow. So she's going crazy. So yeah, I'll check them again some other time. So see you later.